The television flickered softly in the dim apartment, casting pale light across the silence. Song Hye-kyo sat motionless on the couch, remote clenched tightly in her hand. The headline flashed again, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-yoon spotted in Paris public debut confirmed. She didn't flinch, not anymore. The pain had hardened over time, callus-like skin after too many burns. When the door opened, she didn't turn. Min-ho stepped inside, his presence soaking into the room like an unwelcome storm. He looked tired, as if guilt had finally begun to wear him down. But not as tired as she felt from carrying a shattered love. "Hye-kyo," he said quietly, setting his keys on the table. "I didn't mean for things to get this bad. I'm sorry." She stood up slowly, her voice calm, but laced with cold steel. "Sorry." He nodded, inching closer. "I never wanted to hurt you. I lost myself. Things spiraled and—" "Stop," her words sliced through his excuses like glass. "Sorry won't take back the betrayal I feel every time I see you on the news with her. Sorry doesn't glue my heart back together." He looked down, jaw clenched. "I didn't expect things to happen this way." "Of course you didn't," she snapped. "You never expect consequences when you're chasing what feels good. When you were out there playing the devoted lover for the cameras, did you even think of me, of the promises you made?" "Hye-kyo, it wasn't just physical. I developed feelings. That's supposed to make it better." She interrupted, laughing bitterly, that it meant something. "That my husband didn't just cheat, he fell in love with someone else. I was unhappy, and we were drifting," he said defensively. "You know we weren't the same anymore, and that gave you the right to humiliate me?" Her voice cracked for the first time, her walls trembling. "You could have talked to me, Min-ho, you could have left with dignity. But instead, you kissed her under flashing lights while I was still wearing your ring." He stood frozen, eyes damp with regret. "I begged for your time, your truth. All I got was silence, lies, and now you want to fix it with sorry." "I don't know what else to say," he whispered. She exhaled, wiping a tear from her cheek. "You don't have to say anything anymore. I don't need words. I needed loyalty, respect, love that didn't have conditions." Min-ho opened his mouth, but she was already reaching for her bag. "I'm done giving pieces of myself to someone who only ever saw me as background noise. Let her be your spotlight now." As she walked past him, the scent of her perfume lingered for a moment, familiar, haunting, final. The door closed behind her with a quiet thud, but it echoed like thunder in Min-ho's heart. Sorry had never felt so small. Always drop a comment, subscribe, like, and share for more interesting videos.